Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Football Me Bleron. And today we have a special guest. It's my good old pal, Joe. What's up, Joe?
How's it going?
Oh, I'm doing good. Oh my goodness, yeah. The day before the big finale, Inter Milan versus PSG in the Champions League final will be on Saturday, May 31st. Kickoff is at 2 p.m. Central Standard Time here in the U.S. Joe, oh boy, I'm excited for this final.
I am too. I have a bias as to who I want.
Okay, who is it?
Fausto, if you're listening, by the way, Fausto is my Italian roommate that I had last semester. If you're listening to this, I know you're an AC Milan fan, but I'm sorry. Inter have to save football.
Oh, I bet he's gonna be rooting for PSG. Hey, you're saying this was your roommate from where?
In Spain.
In Spain. Oh, nice. Oh, yeah. By the way, he's studying Spain, my friend Joe. But yeah, big final. For the first time since 2004, the teams haven't been a Bundesliga, Premier League, or a La Liga team.
Yeah, it's surprising.
I know. The last time we saw that was in 2004 when Porto won it under Jose Mourinho.
Yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, I mean, it's like this final it's really strong because like both teams they can win it. Like both teams have played strong all throughout the season.
Yeah.
I mean, with Inter Milan, I mean we go back to that crazy game that they had against Barcelona in the semifinal, where
I couldn't believe they won.
I couldn't believe it, especially that equalizer by what was it, Atrebi?
Atrebi.
Yeah, where he if I'm not mistaken, Atrebi he scored his first goal of the season. Like, whoa. Yeah,
can you look up the name?
Yeah, I have to score. Yeah, it was Atrebi who scored that equalizer, and then Fratesi scored the winner in extra time. Yeah, and that Barcelona team, Barcelona been dominating Spain this whole season. I mean, they've won the treble. And
it's crazy how is Spain. Sorry.
Oh yeah, go ahead. Yeah, I was gonna say Lamine Yamal. He just signed a contract extension. He will be at Barcelona until 2031.
Yeah.
Unbelievable. That guy.
Did you see? I don't know. Did you see the Conference League or the Europa League?
Oh yeah. Before we get back to Champions League, let's talk about the other crazy ones. First of all, Europa League final. What was that game?
More hype around it than the actual Champions League final.
It's like you have two teams who at the time were just two positions above relegation, playing in a European final, and one of them, Tottenham, is going to be in the Champions League next year.
Absolutely crazy. It's mind-blowing. You feel bad for all those mid-table teams who did terrible.
Yeah.
And now they see these teams. Could you imagine being I don't know, Fulham or something?
Yeah, Fulham, Wolves.
And now you're getting nothing.
Yeah,
I don't feel bad for Man United though.
Oh yeah, I mean, first of all, congratulations to Tottenham Hotspur. You deserve that trophy slightly. As for
they broke the curse. Of course, Man United.
Yeah, Tottenham finally broke their trophy curse. As for Manchester United, oh my gosh, what has happened to them? Because ladies and gentlemen, please excuse us for a moment. We're having technical difficulties. Okay. All right, we're back after the technical difficulty. But yeah, Manchester United, terrible season they've had.
Did you see the Conference League final?
Conference League final, we'll get to that in a second. But I just want to comment about Man United for a moment. After that game, they did a preseason tour conveniently right after the Premier League season ended, and they lost one game. Two ASEAN
Apparently,
All-Stars.
it cost them $8 million.
What, just to
Or
lose? I mean, surprisingly, they actually got a win. They beat Hong Kong. I mean, it's like, especially the downfall of Manchester United after Sir Alex Ferguson retired has been shockingly appalling.
my last 13 years or so, it's just
Terrible.
I don't know, maybe I don't know. 2017, I guess, was when they were decent last time. I guess I don't really follow United too closely, but
Yeah, but like just seeing them, like, wow. Yeah, but yeah. But enough about throwing crap at Manchester United. The Conference League final. I watched a bit of that final.
I didn't see it, but I saw the reaction to it. So first of all, I want to talk about Anthony.
Whoa.
So he plays for Real Betis, right?
Yeah.
He's doing crazy in La Liga. He's on loan from Man United.
Unbelievable. I
And
mean,
if they won that game, he wouldn't have had to go back. And now that they lost,
he has to go back.
he was crying because he doesn't want to go back to. He was more upset about having to go back to Man United than he was about losing the final.
Yeah, that just goes to show you how bad Man United were. Players that they've loaned out or got rid of have performed better than than when they were at United. Think of Napoli and Scott McTominay, because Napoli won the Serie A over Inter Milan, and Napoli fans are saying, "Thank you, Scotland, for Scott McTominay."
Yeah. I mean, they're just. I mean, their stadium is leaking.
Yeah, Old Trafford is leaking.
The only way I think they get back to it is if Man City doesn't get found liable for their financial crimes, which they are.
Yeah.
But I don't think that they're going to get relegated. But I think if they don't get found guilty, I think that some Saudi person is going to buy up Man United, and or someone from the Middle East with oil money is going to buy them. And
yeah, buy them all from the Glazers, or Jim and Jim Ratcliffe.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Which is crazy. Go ahead.
Yeah, because it's like seeing like the actual state of Man United. Like, you just shock. It's like you went for being on top, and look at you now.
Hey, I'm not complaining as a Liverpool fan. But...
Fair enough, but yeah. As for Chelsea, yeah, they dominated that final, especially after the second half. They just kicked in right away.
This Premier League season has been so good too. I mean, you look at the English clubs. You have obviously my team winning the title. I'm super happy about it. Title with United, so now we're the biggest club in England because we have more Champions Leagues and we have equal titles, League One titles. And by the way, for any haters out there, football did not start in 1992 when they changed the name of the Premier League. Okay, so many people were like, "Oh, Liverpool only have a few titles." Well, no, it was just a name change that occurred. I mean, it's still the English First Division.
Yeah,
it's always the Arsenal fans that are talking about that. No hate to Arsenal because I don't really mind them.
Yeah, Arsenal finished second. They had a three-peat of finishing second. Yep.
And was it Crystal Palace that won the Carabao Cup, or did they win the FA Cup?
No, Crystal Palace won the FA Cup after they beat Man City in the final.
That's right.
Which currently, with the English teams that are in Europe next season, top 5 are Liverpool, Arsenal, Man City, Chelsea, and Newcastle. They go in the Champions League thanks to the top 5, along with Tottenham with winning the Europa League. Aston Villa, 6, will go in the Europa League. Crystal Palace, who are 12, also go to Europa League thanks to them winning the FA Cup. And 9 of course will be in the Conference League.
Oh, a lot of English teams next season in European competitions.
9 English teams are going to be playing in Europe next season, which simply, wow.
Yeah, that's
6 of them in Champions League.
It's nice to see City not dominating everything.
Pretty much. I mean, even that last day, like, there was some controversy last day, especially over the Villa United game, thanks to a controversial penalty decision.
I didn't see that. Would you educate me or for me?
Yeah, it was like United were. I'm not too aware. Like, but it was like a penalty that United got. I think it was around the 87th minute, but it was like a issue with VAR, which England really needs to improve its VAR system.
United got the penalty, and did they score it?
Yeah, Christian Eriksen, and they won the game 2-0.
Oh well, they would have won anyway, but
Yeah,
still.
but it's like when it comes to those decisions, it changes the nature of the match.
That is true.
And Aston Villa missed out on a Champions League spot because they were because of goal difference. If they would have drawn, they would have be above Newcastle by a point. But instead, Newcastle with 66 points, Villa with 66.
Wait, did United win 2-1 or 2-0?
2-0.
Oh, okay. So they would have had to score a goal, but
Yeah, to at least draw. Newcastle just needed Aston Villa needed a draw.
yeah, that's unfortunate for them. Would they have kicked out City of the title? I'm not looking at the table right now, so I don't.
Yeah, I have the table right here. Yeah, because like the way it works, Newcastle and Aston Villa were tied on points, but Newcastle finished 5th thanks to goal difference.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I remember they were in the Champions League a little bit ago.
Yeah, Villa. I mean, like they went quite far. It was quarterfinals before they lost to PSG.
And Newcastle also lost to PSG a
Yeah,
couple years ago. I don't know if it was 2 seasons ago.
yeah, but yeah. It's gonna be a very interesting era for the Premier League as a new top 6 is forming.
I cannot wait for next season.
I know next season is gonna be crazy because like especially with Liverpool as
Oh
defending
my God.
champions.
I didn't think they could spend that much money. Have you seen the signings that they're
Yeah, the signing of Florian Wirtz.
for Jeremy Frimpong, the right back, the Trent replacement? I was a little worried after Trent said he was going to leave, but I mean, he got subjectively one of the best replacements.
Yeah, yeah. As it stands, like Liverpool's current negotiation with Liverpool for Florian Wirtz, Liverpool's latest
Over 130 million, I think.
is about 109 million British pounds as of the moment. This was the latest offer.
Yeah, and I think it's like 20 more with add-ons, but
Yeah, yeah, because like Liverpool are already signing players. They just signed Jeremy Frimpong from Leverkusen.
and then was it Kirkes from Bournemouth that they're trying to sign?
Yeah, yeah. They're trying
Plays
to
with
sign a player from Bournemouth. Currently,
yeah, his name's Kirkes.
yeah,
He plays with Tyler. I wanted Liverpool to sign Tyler Adams, but
yeah,
the American right back from
Fulham.
Bournemouth. But it'd just be cool to see an American play for.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah. But do you think that Liverpool, considering that they won their 20th title, what is going to be their biggest priority next season? Is it going to be getting another Premier League or going for Champions League?
ooh, that's a great question. Honestly, I would rather them see. I want them to win another title because they already have 6, right?
Mm-hmm.
The next most amount, the next club with the most amount of titles is United. They have 3. United aren't going to be in the Champions League next year, so I'm not too worried about that. No, I'd love it for them to win both. But if I had to choose one, I'd go with the Prem because then they would be the team with the most league titles in England. And the United fans could stop pretending like this.
Here's what I've seen. Because, like, once again, comparing both Liverpool to United, I think Liverpool are going to focus on Champions League next season. And here's why. after that win against Tottenham, you look at Liverpool's results: 2 losses and 2 draws. Now, what does that say? It pretty much shows that the team stopped caring about at winning league games at that point. But you want to know what Man United did when they used to be good under Ferguson? They would still win their last games of the match. They would still take those games seriously. And this happened with Liverpool when we won the title 2020, where we didn't care at that point and we had to wait a few more years for the title. Seeing that happen again, because like you understand, with Arne Slot, great achievement winning the title in his first season, but he pretty much won the title with Jurgen's team. That was still Klopp's team. Next season, we're going to truly see what Arne Slot plans to do with the squad. And I think they will want to aim for Champions League again, especially get past the round of 16.
That's a good point. I think Arne Slot is going to.
Yeah.
See, I think there's a difference between what I want to see and versus what the reality is. You know, I think you're right. I think you're right about him wanting to focus on Champions League, but I would, if I had to choose between one right now, I'd rather them win another title. What would you say?
Ooh. Another title will solidify them even more as the best English team at the moment. But you also got to look at the history. Liverpool have more European titles than the other English teams, and I think Liverpool should continue that heritage that they currently have.
Yeah, hopefully they get both.
Yeah. Also, another thing that we're seeing with, especially not just in England, but other leagues like in Spain, Italy, and Germany, where I kind of also want to see us win the other like trophies, like especially some of the domestic cups, like the FA Cup and the League Cup.
Yeah, I don't care about them too much, to be honest with you.
Yeah, but like we could have won it this year if
okay,
it wasn't
the FA Cup, sure.
FA Cup, yeah. League Cup, I mean, we would have won it if we didn't lose to Newcastle.
Yeah, the Carabao Cup.
I mean, we won that. I mean, the last time Liverpool won the League Cup was in 2024 during Klopp's last season.
Yeah. This is his last trophy, but...
Yeah. But Klopp left the club as a legend.
Yeah. And I think even if Slot succeeds what Jurgen does, I still think we have to recognize Klopp's achievements.
100%, yeah. Especially with this new era for the team. I mean, already Arne Slot already put himself on the books.
Yeah.
And we saw that right away in September. During his first trip to United, he beat United. The last time a Liverpool manager did that was over 100 years ago.
Could you repeat that?
So, over 100 years ago, a Liverpool manager on his first season beat United during Liverpool's first away game at Old Trafford. The next time that happened was Arne Slot. And not only that, he's also on the list on one of the few managers who won the title on their first season.
Wow.
Yeah. So already he's shown that he's a capable manager. 100%.
Cool. Even if he doesn't win the league next year, I mean,
they're still at the Champions League.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah. Especially being United on his first away game. The last time that happened, as I was mentioning, was in 1936 when George Kay was managing the club. So yeah, a very long time since that happened.
Yeah. Been a while.
Yeah. Yeah.
What are your thoughts? Oh, go ahead.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
What are your thoughts on Trent going to Madrid? Do you think he's a rat? Do you think
Uh,
he's
I
entitled to it? Do you think he's?
I blame the owners for letting it happen.
Yeah, I think it's a combination between the two. To be
Yeah,
honest with you,
I mean, the biggest factor is like the owners not really giving him an opportunity to continue at the club. Because I go back to Jurgen's speech like over a week ago, and it's something that a lot of English clubs have, where especially like when they're owned by Americans, like the American owners don't really understand that they need to keep up when it comes to contracts, or else they're going to lose the player.
yeah, yeah, it's crazy. It's crazy too. Is Real Madrid like they're not that like on paper they're great.
Yeah,
Mbappe,
but this season
Vinicius
was terrible.
Jr.
They had a terrible season.
For their standard. Yeah, yeah, they didn't win the
In
league and
all
they
of their
didn't.
meetings
Is
against Barcelona, they lost to Barcelona by over 3 goals each game.
Yeah,
I mean, sure, Liverpool got some money, like around 10 million euros, just so we could play earlier for the Club World Cup. But still, like, it's a question. It's a problem where we also saw what happened. Man United's downfall. Their owners didn't really care about United. They overspend on players that didn't perform well. Liverpool is slightly better. The owner's a little more competent, but still, like, he kind of needs to step up for a moment.
yeah.
Yeah, so that is what I think about that. Yeah.
Interesting take. I'm really upset about him leaving.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be hard to see him go, especially him. He won everything with the club. 2 Champions Leagues, one Champions League, 2 league titles, 2 league cups, FA Cup, Super Cup, Club World Cup. So, yeah.
Yeah.
And there was some hope that he was going to say, especially after Salah and Van Dijk renewed their contracts. So it's going to be hard to see what happens when he goes. We apologize for another technical difficulty. But as I was saying, yeah, it's going to be hard to see what Trent does at Real Madrid.
I think the fans are going to turn on him.
Yeah. I mean, because like Real Madrid do need defenders, but it's like Trent is like is more of an attacking defender.
Yeah. When was it Balde and Yamini are just going to cross up Trent?
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, Real Madrid, like, you see their squad. On paper, it looks good, but, like, they didn't show up. The results, they didn't lie. They were mediocre this season. Mediocre.
Yeah.
So, yeah, it's going to be interesting to see what happens. I mean, with Real Madrid, Ancelotti left. Xabi Alonso is the new Real Madrid manager. Carlo Ancelotti is now the new Brazil manager.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's going to be interesting to see what happens with that. Yeah, right now, for my final thoughts on what I thought of the season, simply wild. It was an entertaining season. Lots of drama. There's going to be more drama soon. Nations League finals are coming up. The Gold Cup is coming up. The Club World Cup is coming up. And next Saturday is going to be a big game for me. Albania is going to play against Serbia, which, what do you think is going to happen there, Joe?
Death.
It's going to be, this is going to be the most nervous game that I'm going to watch this year. 100%.
Where's it hosted at?
In Tirana.
Jesus Christ.
Yeah. If I was as shocked when they first announced that match, we're going to be shocked next Saturday. 100%.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Over under 5 red cards.
Over.
11 red cards. The game gets suspended.
Yeah, it's gonna be. It's gonna be. I don't know
How
what to
did
say.
FIFA even allow that to happen?
No idea. That is the question. How did they allow it to happen? Because we saw what happened last time in 2014 with the drone.
There's gonna be like someone's gonna bring a bomb or something.
It is the Balkans, but yeah. Also, with the Club World Cup, what are your thoughts about it? Considering it's coming up pretty soon.
I don't care about it because Liverpool aren't in it.
Just another cash grab.
It's cool that it's in the U.S. though. I will
Yeah.
say. But
Yeah, but yeah, it's gonna be interesting. Any thoughts you want to see happen next season?
I want Liverpool to win. I think the game is back. Sunderland are back in the Premier League.
Oh yeah, Sunderland beat what was it? Sheffield. Yeah, they beat Sheffield United in a promotion playoff final.
I'm tired of seeing Sheffield United. It's about time that some of these old teams come back.
Yeah, it's been a long time since we've seen Sunderland. We haven't seen them since 2017.
And Leeds are going to be back too.
Oh yeah, oh boy.
Wait, who's is it Norwich? No, who's the other team?
Oh, Burnley.
Burnley. They're up and down all the time.
It isn't the same Burnley without Sean Dyche.
I have a prediction.
Go on.
I think of the three, I think only Burnley is going to get relegated.
Oh, that's going to be a change.
Don't know who the other two get relegated, but
Let's see. Let me look at the current table. Let's see who I think could also be relegated. I'm just gonna throw wild guesses. I'm gonna go Brentford, and I'm gonna go with West Ham.
I'm gonna take a look.
Yeah, that's who my predictions for the other teams that's gonna be relegated.
Well, Brentford, interesting.
Yeah, I don't know. Either that or Wolves, but
I'm gonna go Everton, Wolves, and Burnley.
Everton, Wolves, and Burnley. Wow. Yeah. Yeah, it's gonna be crazy. Yeah. And especially with the summer coming up, the transfer window is going to be crazy as well. All right, already Liverpool are already spending hundreds of millions of euros, pounds, dollars on new signings.
Yeah.
But yeah.
It'll be a great Premier League, so.
Yeah, great league next season. It's going to be interesting to see what happens. But yeah, thanks for coming on the show. I know this episode isn't typically my normal format as usual, but it was still a fun one. Thank you for coming on Football with Bleron, Joe. Any other thing you want to say?
Up the Reds.
There you go. We'll see you next time right after the Champions League final as me and Joe will give our post-final analysis. Have a good one.